Krish, I am singing once again.
Oh my god, yes!
Oh my god.
I don't know how you'll feel about it afterwards, after I start singing.
Wait, so I have to listen to Chris singing?
Yes.
It was glorious the first time.
I feel like this is a
All those
birthday
years
from
ago.
hell now.
Happy birthday!
Yes, thank you. That's why I
Oh
have
yeah,
a milkshake.
happy birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
Happy birth.
You did mention this last week, but I fucking forgot.
Birth of the happy.
Birth.
Yeah, the birth of the happy, and then the happy immediately died and was replaced by the depression.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
How old are
that's
you
a
again?
I am 29,
oh gross. You're almost old.
Incoming.
but I
You're the
haven't hit the
same
old
fucking
threshold yet.
age as him, Chris. Shut up.
No, I'm not. I'm not the same age. I'm older.
You turned 30 already?
Mhm.
Turned 30
Been
in
30
October,
for the
if I recall.
longest.
Oh, I'm really fucking stupid.
I didn't say
I
it.
can keep track of time. I'm not fucking lose
All right,
track
all
of
right, all
everything.
right.
It's
I
fine.
wanna get through things today, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Who wants to recap? Blue, Rose, that whole dialogue. So here's the issue. I didn't know how to say this in words
Hmm.
that would be intelligent enough for Rose to say them. You know. So
Because you're too stupid.
yeah, I am the dumb, not Rose. It already took me like 3 years to
Right, the
come
other
up
one?
with the
Yeah, see, my
Come up-
characters are charismatic. I'm not.
so
Oh, bro, I feel that.
Mhm.
so Alicia, his response to your last one is pretty much sums up to you wouldn't make a terrible leader, but you would probably do a lot better as an advisor. I know I would have you as such.
All right, so I want to change the uniform of the guard.
Sequins
They are
and
already
holes.
not wearing shirts.
Fishnets.
They can't. They
Thongs.
can't wear any less. They literally
Thongs.
can't wear any
Thongs.
less.
Try me.
Just
No,
put
I
them in-
mean, no, I mean, literally. If they wear any less, they
Assless
won't be
chaps.
wearing armor.
Exactly.
With
Just
cowboy
jocks.
boots and a hat, and that's it.
But anyways, that's pretty much what he would
Okay.
tell you, is that he doesn't disagree with your assessment, but he thinks you're a lot better at leading than you come off, or that you don't sell yourself short, essentially.
Which is what Sarah said.
Oh, my artist got back to me and
But-
she gave me the picture, and holy fuck.
Is it pretty good?
Holy shit, I'm gonna throw up. She's like actually really hot.
Okay, all right. I'm going.
That is
she's
a
so-
mood.
She is so hot. I am going to throw up. Got it.
Wow.
Jeez,
so-
that's an.
So Jamie just channeled her inner blue.
Oh boy.
Listen.
All right. But is it done?
Alright,
Yes,
I
it's
need to-
completely
All right,
finished.
All right, Jamie.
Mhm.
Jamie. You're not allowed to post it until we're done. No, shut up. No, shut up.
I
You're
do
not
have a
allowed-
question.
I will cut
Okay.
a bitch.
Which
You
char-
can cut all the bitches. We have to concentrate right now. Okay?
Legitimate question. Which character is this? Legitimate question. Which character is this?
Prim.
Oh, it is Prim. Okay.
Prim is
Oh,
hot.
Prim's
it-
hot.
All right.
You know what?
Send it over. Fine. Let me get this over with. I might as well. It's fine. It's whatever. Fucking send it to. No. Send it to me first. Send it to me first, so everybody can see it in Roll20.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Because this is her new outfit.
Oh.
Send it to me first, so that I won't say a word about it. In fact, I'm gonna call it ugliest sin.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of sin, how
So,
about that
alright.
sloth?
All right. It is ugliest sin. I cannot hold a straight face right now.
Can you
Yes.
ever?
Yes, I can.
I doubt it.
When I was playing
Hot,
Pride,
gonna throw up.
when I was playing Pride, I held a very straight face. All right, now to go hide Prim's thing.
So recap.
Yeah, someone start recapping for me.
Okay. Remember, so last we left off from last week, there was a big fight going on across the river and a giant storm was coming in. We were like, what are we going to do about this giant storm? And how are we going to deal with all these elementals? Well, it turns out the elementals weren't the problem, because they started getting cut up like butter by everyone. Everyone was doing something, and it worked. But then we saw the giant sky snake like descending and like being an asshole, and we decided, let's just get the fuck out of here. The Archdruid is safe, and we are not. So let's go. As we leave, we start watching the giant sky snake and the storm start to go back towards the city. And then we realize, oh shit, that was Sloth. He was doing a thing. And then there was a point where I actually had to step away from my computer, so I don't remember the middle part.
Fuck.
I'm pretty sure it was like Rose and Verona showed up, and
Oh yes, we had the War Council.
and then the War Council,
Mm-hmm.
and you know,
And Blue flirted on Rose like a fucking hell a lot.
yeah, there was a lot of
And
section.
Shadow Walker.
Oh
There
yeah,
was a
you
lot
weren't,
of section.
More
There
on
was a
Rose.
you
lot
weren't
of
there because
Yeah.
Sarah's told Blue, like, hey, my brother likes you.
Before the meeting, yep.
Yeah, that
Okay.
went well.
Yeah, but then there was just a lot of sexual tension all around, innuendos everywhere,
That's not new.
and we decided on, I guess we're just gonna fly into the city, guns ablazing almost.
I thought we were doing more of a negotiation first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna be like,
Okay,
hello,
yes.
we're here to talk. We have the elven play stick, bitches. Not quite like that, but
Do you
I
want me to do Lucy too?
No, that's fine.
I
Okay.
like that diplomat Saris, by the way. We have the play stick, bitches.
no, that's not Sarah's stuff. That's my stuff. No, it's not.
That's not even your style, no. So it was a really long encounter that Chris was worried about killing us over, but turns out he didn't have much to worry about.
Because we didn't roll
And-
like dog shit.
And then negotiations.
I continued to though. I continued to roll like dog shit. That was the deciding factor. I continued to roll like dog shit.
Well, we rolled really bad the first,
The first session was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Like all of us did. It was just I also happened to get some lucky shots in.
Yeah. So, long story short, fight, and War Council, and, talking. All of the things. Just the talking and the planning. Two things Evan doesn't really like doing.
I don't know, you do the first one a lot.
Oh, two of the three things he doesn't like doing. The fighting, yes. The talking, no.
Oh, I meant to say talking.
Oh.
Yeah, she was ranting about yeah.
Oh, well. All right, well, I'm done talking. Jake is done talking. Did I miss
okay.
anything in the recap?
Can I?
All right,
Can I?
now it's there.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh my.
Right?
Wow.
right.
Oh, wow. She looks great.
Right? She
Well,
looks so
damn.
good.
I mean, she looks like she could be, ruler of the elves.
Uh huh.
Yeah, she also looks like super confident.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the sexy part.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that works. Okay, that's good. All right.
Oh, I like
Alright.
Lucy too.
Lucy's like a little shadow in the background. Hold on, I'll give you guys a bigger image. Let me put this in creative
Ah,
dump.
yeah, that's really nice.
I can see Lucy just plotting mischief like an actual cat.
You mean Prim?
That too.
No, Lucy plotting the mischief.
No. That was the point.
I mean, her name is Lucifer.
Yeah,
It's so good.
that is really, really good.
I like Lucy a lot because it's literally just an extension of Prim, and it's just like everything that Prim doesn't do.
Very much, yeah.
Oh my god, Lucy is just an extension of Prim's negative emotions.
No,
Tendency.
not negative emotions.
Curiosity.
Killed the cat.
Okay.
Hi, is Lucy
I'd
not the
say-
one that fucking sneaks on everyone and like eavesdrops the shit out of everything?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I have to say that outfit is definitely blue approved.
Mm.
Does she already like have this outfit? Or-
Yeah, she got it.
She
A
got
while
it
ago.
from was it from Allura?
I think it was
I feel like it was.
because she changed
but I
clothes
don't-
before coming to the forest.
Has she been dressed like this the whole time?
Yes.
Yes.
I
I
was
just
always
never.
picturing her with
had a-
the white dress, but
Yeah, no, I changed her outfit when she turned into a
I'm-
druid. I
I'm
just
sad-
never
Yeah,
commissioned
gotcha.
it.
I'm sad that you didn't do the stick, but I'm okay with that because of things that are gonna. Let's just continue on with the. Let's continue on with the session.
Listen, I was mostly focused on the outfit.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine that you're focused on the outfit. I'm glad you were focused on the outfit. You
She
should
still
be
has
very
the stick,
focused on the
Chris.
outfit. Yes, she does. I'm glad she does.
I will cut you.
Okay, so yeah.
So, the morning comes because I assume you guys waited a day and not, decided to go out after having a mud bath with each other.
that's not what happened.
I know that's not what happened. I was making a damn it, Noah. Why do you always do this?
Did I finish healing up my HP finally, or no? After the thing.
No, that's the one thing we didn't fix.
Because I can't tell if it was this night or the previous night.
It was the previous night. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. I'm pretty
So-
sure. Wait. Let me go back and check real quick.
Oh, I'm changing my Discord. Huh?
No, it was the previous night. I mean, it was this night. Like, okay, all right. The morning of the meeting is when you had the nightmare.
Okay. Yeah, nightmare. Totally not a summons.
It's fine. No, it's all in your head. You didn't actually get someone.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, Evan hasn't told anyone about it, so
Oh yeah.
I mean, will he ever?
maybe. We'll see.
Dramatic irony.
So morning of the following day. Are you guys going the day that you guys do the mud rolling?
That is the same day as the War Council.
Okay. Again, are you going that day?
I mean, I think that's the plan. If
I
everyone's
don't know.
ready.
Aren't we
I don't know.
getting? Are we getting our soldiers like ready in case the talks fail? Do they need
Yeah,
to like
what
get in
needs to be
position
done?
and such?
They do, but are you making them do that now, or are you taking a day for everybody to rest and rest from the long march and then go in or whatever, because it actually changes what's going to happen.
I think that speed is of the essence. So that's my vote. But I am not in command.
Let me check my spell real fast. Have I used any spells? No. No, we like literally just woke up and traveled.
You guys had just woken up and leveled up essentially
Okay.
from a long rest.
Okay.
So you guys are in tip top shape, but not the army needs, it could need some more rest. You haven't done it. I don't know what your plan is going in other than just flying in and sending the army in.
And what time is it?
It was right after the war council, so it was relative 9 a.m. Mud wrestling happening, so I would say
That was
11.
before.
Oh, it was before the war council. Okay.
Yeah.
Then sometime after 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it was during Leo's morning workout.
Okay. Yeah,
One
that's fine.
hand, the more we wait, the more people are going to get turned into.
That's
But
fine.
if we go into with a tired army and things backfire, they're tired and it won't go great.
Well, all our army needs to do is serve as a distraction when we.
She kind of face kind of scrunches up at that.
And that isn't to say they're disposable. I mean to say that they will be fighting defensively.
So you want us, Drenel Trinhorn will speak up. So you want us to draw them out, but not actually engage.
That would be ideal, but of course, I think it's important that we extend our olive branch first.
I want to point out that it is all but impossible to do that in this scenario because we are sieging them.
Yes, but it's not so much that you need to draw them out of the city; it's that you need to distract their defenses.
So you wish us to engage the combat.
If that is what is required.
If you want us to serve as a reasonable distraction, I would suggest that you give us 1 day's rest. However, I do realize the speed that you wish to go in with. Knowing that, Shadow Walker and I can engage, can have the Shatter Kai move in first and use my forces as as a reserve, and basically you do a series of exchanges throughout the combat. We will take, depending on how they react, we will take heavier losses, but we will serve as a better distraction.
Well, this may not be necessary, which is what I'm hoping for, but
Alicia, what is that?
Yeah, I heard that too.
What is what?
It
Sounded like a faucet going on.
No idea.
it's Alicia taking a really long bong rip.
no, there would have been more bubbles.
Yeah, I know.
Listen,
Is there a fan going on in the
if
background?
you tried to hand me a bong, I probably would try to drink from it because I have no idea how to do that at all.
You would probably be the one kid that blows and fucking
Oh my god,
shoots
that
the fucking
video
bowl
is so good.
out of the goddamn pond. He's like,
That does
hands
sound
the bowl,
accurate.
hands them the bong. He's like, you know how to do this? Oh yeah, I know how to do this.
It's true. really good. Anyway, um,
So
Right.
that is Trinhorn's suggestion. Shadow Walker will also say, now we could engage in some espionage, attacking in the middle of the night and distracting them in that light. Both of our forces are better at stealth runs.
I mean, keeping Sloth awake kind of sounds like a decent idea.
yes, but that may hasten his creation of elementals.
Hmm.
Okay. Honestly, there's not going to be any situation that's ideal.
Yes.
If we go now and we start to lose out on Shadowkai and the Eldrin, or we wait until tomorrow and lose out on even more High Elves. I have to say, I like our chances better just dealing with less High Elves, because there's no way he can finish converting all of them by tomorrow, regardless.
I
But
would
we will still have
rather
a much...
say
it's-
civilians, not to throw away your lives. She looks at Shadow Walker and Trenhorn. But these are non-combatants.
They both look at each other and then look at Prim,
She's like
And-
in deep thought right now.
and they both say in unison, we follow, and then they say the relative name that they say, Death Speaker or Playmaster.
Oh fuck! I'm so sorry. I just like fucking chucked you under a bus, my dude.
Okay. We have no idea if some of the elven people here converting are children. Knowing him, it probably is some children, so I think it's best if we do this as swiftly as possible.
I need one person to roll me an insight. Alex! I need Leo to roll me an insight.
Oh, thank God it's not me.
When Prim says that, you are almost sure that it will not be children.
No, I think that actually kind of makes Leo angry, but he doesn't say anything about it.
You are like 100% sure that it would not be children because of, what Phalar was doing for the last odd years since you've known him.
Yeah.
So basically, it's up to you whether you would bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
No, he continues. He's kind of just simmering, honestly.
I mean, with my passive, I probably noticed that.
Passive insight would be what?
24.
All right,
Oh, wait, no.
Funk.
Insight? Hold on.
insight.
Hold on. 15.
Leo, what is your deception?
I mean,
I mean,
okay.
are you
Are
trying to
you
hide
trying
behind
to
it?
actively hide the fact that you're upset about it?
That said, we're kind of all upset.
Yeah,
but like
I
the,
mean,
the immediate
yeah.
spike as she said
yes.
I gotcha.
I don't think he's necessarily trying to hide it, but he has been kind of just like very quietly, just
Yeah.
almost staring at the map this whole time.
He
Okay.
hasn't opined at all, yeah.
Okay, then Leo,
What's your passive?
Leo,
Yeah.
you're going to set the DC for Prim. Prim, go ahead and roll an insight.
Okay.
Is that good enough to catch that little simmer.
twinge.
I mean, no.
No, I was not going to make you roll.
You're
Essentially.
just
Oh.
you were setting the DC.
I would say probably a 16. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Using that knowledge, there you go, Prim. Do what you're gonna do.
Kind of looks at Leo. Am I wrong for saying that?
If there is any of my brother still in Sloth, he would not hurt children.
Okay, I'm sorry for making the assumption.
Leo just shrugs.
Death Speaker, what is your decision?
We should get ready as soon as we can.
Very well. Shadow Walker looks at Trenhorn and they kind of just glare at each other and for a second.
Bro, this is gonna suck. Yeah, bro, it's gonna suck.
More like
No,
my
no,
army's
that's not-
better than your army.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Prim just kind of
okay.
like raises an eyebrow.
yeah. You see Trenhorn kind of put his arms behind his back while Murmur, the Shadow Walker,
Mhm.
folds his arms in front and says, "I'm going first." And Trenhorn says, "No, that is up to the playmaster. Playmaster, who shall assault first? Clearly, it should be me, as I have been your most trustworthy
God.
advisor this entire time."
2 days. These 2 days.
No. It's been like a week. It's been like a
Yeah,
week.
it's been like a
We
week.
were like
Oh,
going
I'm sorry.
Because we had to
Great.
travel with them, right?
the biggest
Yes.
forest ever.
She kind of like gives like a surprised like few blinks before saying, "I thought you were attacking together."
Yes, but it will be that one army engages while the other is held back as reserve, and then we will disengage and exchange places.
Right.
Well, which of you is more skilled in direct combat?
Or disengaging.
Or at least tired.
They both
Answer's gonna
look at each
conflict.
they both look at each other. Then Trenhorn slams his hand on the table. Shadow Walker has never defeated me in armed combat. Shadow Walker kind of just sighs and like rubs his eyes and says, "She's talking about the army, not you, you idiot."
All right, that's enough of this.
Baka.
Evan holds out a coin.
I ship it.
Heads, Shadow Walker goes first. Tails, Trenhorn goes first. Ding. One is
Okay.
heads, two is tails.
Who is it?
Shadow Walker goes first.
Shadow Walker kind of like sets back a little bit and kind of in triumph, and Trenhorn glares over at you, and then just slowly nods. 2 hours, Playmaster. And then he heads out the tent.
No, they did lose the game.
I made the rules.
She kinda
Shadow
nods.
Walker, like as when Trenhorn leaves, Walker just does a slight fist pump and then heads out the.
people get to die.
Okay. That's
That was gonna go on for another hour. You know that. We all know that.
Oh, by the way, Rose and Verona have been out of this particular council.
okay. Well, let's go inform some of the others and prepare.
Yep.
Who all is in the room right now?
I didn't, Alex, I didn't hear that.
I heard it though. Who's all else is in the room right now? Turn your mic on, bud.
I'm like it on.
No, it's not.
Really?
There we go.
All right.
Oh my god.
It wasn't
Ow.
on, was it, Alex?
Ow, 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 ow,
Nope.
ow.
Don't
Are you
breathe
okay,
chicken.
Jamie?
No, I was swallowing hot chocolate and then making
Aw.
Oh my god.
He went up her nose. Chocolate up the nose is bad.
It was hot.
Very bad.
Coco's acidic.
No, it's not. What the fuck?
Yeah, it is.
No, I don't like that.
I don't believe you.
I don't like that.
No, seriously, you need to. Okay, anyway. When you're baking, it's important.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uh,
So I'm guessing this entire is this after the conversation between Blue and Rose? There was like another meeting.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Clearing that up for my brain.
This was a secondary conversation.
Got it.
When you guys basically they were the Shadowwalker and Trinhorn had gone off to get the armies like in order and then came back to ask, when are we doing this? The armies are ready, when are we doing this?
Mm-hmm. Okay. 2 hours, right?
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna go
2
sit in
hours
the
and they
corner
would
and
be ready.
panic.
That's fair.
But no one answered my question of who's here.
Oh, true.
I mean, the party is here essentially.
Yeah, there are
Okay.
2 left.
Before
A couple
people,
tent guards, maybe.
Tent guard.
before people disperse to prepare and or panic in a corner, Leo would like to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want my brother to leave this alive.
I look at him.
If he repents or returns to the light or however you want to say it, that's one thing, but I don't want him to run away and continue to do things he wouldn't do if he was himself. So if we cannot turn him, I want to stop him.
Of course. Makes sense.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Grim just kind of puts a comforting hand on his arm. Kind of like reassurance.
Leo, you hear as it should be.
Thank you.
Anyone want a drink? I want a drink.
I need to go write a speech or something.
Do you want help?
Help would be very appreciated. I don't know what I'm doing.
I can do my best.
Out of character, I 100% should have fucking wrote a speech.
Yeah.
I probably should have. I thought about that, but I'm like, but role playing. And I should have probably. I should have probably.
Well, but role playing.
I'm role playing and going in the moment. No, I should have done it.
Prim does a speech.
I did.
Fuck you. You're
I
the DM.
certainly did.
You know what's gonna happen. I don't.
Hey, I don't know what's going to happen.
All right.
And then the ladies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm not panicking.
does
I'm panicking.
anything anyone wants to do for these 2 hours?
Panic.
I know Prim and Saris were speech writing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Evan is going to go out to the practice range and just work out some of his rage from his dream.
Cool.
I would save it. Bank that rage.
For fighting, boys.
Oh no! If I bank this rage and not have the clarity, it's not going to go well.
When has Evan ever had clarity?
He realizes this one is kind of important. He kind of needs it.
Man, that sounds an awful lot like wrath or hatred that you're blowing off right now.
Cool your jets, my dude.
I also remember that we need to make fucking tea and drink it.
Right. Get the T squad.
I'm gonna start making tea too.
War
Blue.
tea.
You have anything you wanted to do?
I think she's going to kind of bounce around between people, drinking while she does it. Not a ton, but she is.
All right, so Blue, I want you to roll a general charisma check. Okay, so I will now reveal my plan to you all.
Oh God.
So everyone is going to influence the army in some way.
Oh God.
Monster, you are the actual devil.
That's Mass Effect 2, I think.
3.
Oh God. Okay.
You are
and
a true villain.
and
guess
depending on your role, you will add or subtract points from your army.
We Army boys now.
And Blue, you have added points to your army.
Oh, thank God. I thought me walking around drinking was
No, actually. The Eladrin are actually very, very thankful for you joining in on their kind of
Revelry.
Yeah, they would appreciate some levity.
Yeah, I'm sure she goes around and hits on everyone.
It's more like they appreciate that you understand their culture.
Yes, that's what happened.
Yeah, I know. I know what it looks like on Blue's side. I'm telling you what it looks like on their side. Specifically, your treatment of their young ones was exceptionally good to them. They appreciate that you held to the honored the deal between them about like the bow
And the pants.
and the no, that's between her and Evan. That's
It's
not
on loan. It's on loan.
but they appreciate that you honored the deal, because a lot of the time whenever they get like a human that goes by or whatever, the human tries to find some way to get out of the deal.
Yeah, Evan.
Feels like there's shade being cast and like
I'm not casting any shade. I'm just telling you their culture. They like it when people honor deals and play the games with them.
I just don't play strip poker.
Yeah, I mean they play strip poker. They love strip poker. Strip poker's hella fun.
If you don't want your shit to be lost, then don't do strip poker. Easy as that. Just don't do it.
I would not have played strip poker no matter how drunk I was as Evan. Not knowing that Blue was at the table and that's what she'd want. Chris made that decision for me. Chris took my pants, not Blue.
Chris took my pants.
Well, that's the title.
That might be the Chris took my pants, not Blue.
I did not take your pants. Okay. And who's to say that you lost it doing strip poker?
Yeah. I mean, although we've got
That was annoying.
How did you lose those pants?
I'm just saying.
y'all fucking
I'm just throwing words out there.
How did you
You
lose
don't
those
know.
pants to Blue?
I'm just throwing it out there. You guys don't know.
Oh god.
Prim knows it was actually in a game of rock paper scissors. It was actually stupid as fuck.
Mm-hmm. So she doesn't say anything because Evan has pride, and Blue doesn't. So she does, but
oh god. Oh shit.
The not Simber.
Not for that.
Mhm.
Oh, that almost made me die. All right.
Just murdered Chris. He's just dead.
But yeah, they appreciate you a lot.
Yes.
Now with the Shadowwalkers, they find you just horribly offensive.
Nice.
Not because you're flirting with them, not because you're drinking around them, but because you're consorting with the enemy. Fuck the Eladrin.
Oh my god.
I mean, I will.
See, this is the problem.
Oh no.
But why don't you do better?
Some things are gonna change once all this happens.
This is the issue. This is the problem. This is why none of the Shadowkai like you. All right. Switching gears. Evan, you went out to the practice range, right?
Yeah.
All right. Dex or Wisdom, your choice, because you're both a cleric and a
Ranger.
ranger.
Just a straight Dex?
Yes.
Or a straight Wisdom? Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with just straight Dex.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yikes.
Okay. So you didn't fail anything. That's good. However, you kind of got into a match with a nearby Shadowkai and a Ladrin at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It became like you went out to the range to like blow off some steam, and you have some like a Shadowkai to your left and an Eladrin to your right, and they're firing too, and you start shooting, and they recognize you have some skill with the bow, so they start trying to do clever trick shots, and then that's when you were like, I can do that too.
I do the backflip shot one.
There's just all sorts of things you guys are doing. You guys are now in active competition with each other. But you don't add or subtract anything to the army.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Better than subtracting. Leo, what did you want to go do?
I think he just kind of walks to the edge of the army.
Like thinking to himself?
Yeah, he's thinking. He's frustrated that he doesn't get another chance to talk to his brother, and the time he did get a chance, he felt talked over by other people.
All right.
And he's wishing he could talk to him again.
All right. I will say then that you are not adding or subtracting anything to the army because you're not involving yourself with them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got nothing for that. Sorry.
No, that's fair. Leo doesn't have anything for that either.
Prim and Saris.
Mhm.
So, Prim,
Mm.
Wisdom, Saris, Charisma. And we will average it out.
Okay.
Go for it.
Come on. E.
Ah!
Oh no!
Oof.
That's a 1. Well, I'm glad I
Hey, that
wasted a
averages
1
to
on
12.
that.
So, Prim,
Fuck me. She's real nervous.
Prim,
Hey,
what is your speech?
She's trying to figure out what the fuck to say to the Elven Council to get them to believe her and get them on her side. So she's trying to figure out an angle to approach that from that isn't gonna be debunked, basically.
See, so here's where I say you guys succeed and fail. Using Ceres, you have an elegant time like expressing words. The problem is that you're not very familiar with Elven culture.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't have like a strong base to like say this is how this law goes and this is how
Yeah.
this is what I would do and this
can't
that and the
leverage
third.
nationalism or cultural identity.
But you do sound elegant while making up this speech. Like the speech itself, you don't have anything that you stumble over or anything. You just don't have much of the speech to give.
Yeah. There's no meat to it.
Yeah, exactly.
She's saying pretty words and saying absolutely nothing.
Exactly. At least what when you look at it, you're like, this means absolutely dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I feel like this is
Ceres. Am I echoing?
No,
No.
No.
I feel like I'm echoing. Okay.
you're not.
All right. Cool. I am echoing. I have to be.
In your own room, probably, yeah.
Okay.
Can't hear it.
Not through someone else's mic.
All right.
You're probably
Alright.
talking super fucking loud.
All right. Fine. The big problem is that Ceres, when you're giving this speech, when you're helping her with the speech and everything, you're doing your best to.
You are echoing. It's Jake.
It's me?
Yeah.
How is it me?
Ever so slightly, but yeah.
That's so weird because my headphones are on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It
there's-
happens sometimes. I don't know why. It's always Chris's voice.
Hello.
Yeah, it is you. It is.
Am I
Right, I'm
turned
gonna-
up for you? Am I turned up for you? Stop turning me up. I'm loud
Let me
enough.
see. Hang on.
Yeah, you're still echoing.
I see. So what Chris is saying is mute himself.
Try.
I
Yeah,
need to
I
hear
have
him.
Chris.
Try now.
Hello. Yep. Nope. I'm good now.
Okay.
Definitely good. Yep.
Yeah, you're good now. You're good. Sorry, go back.
Ceres, you definitely help her with the speech itself. The training that you have with Mother, along with your own, I guess, your own practice at it, because I assume that at one point in your life you were being trained to be queen.
Very
not-
briefly. Yeah.
If not
Once like Jeriana became like, oh, I'm not gonna be Rangai Queen.
yeah. You do show Prim how to like have the bearing and confidence of royalty.
And she's trying to be really reassuring to Prim, I think.
Brim's like having like a fucking mental breakdown right now with that role. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, there's going to be a second role from you, Prim.
Okay.
Going to be the speech to the army.
Cool.
Can I help with this one?
Yes, that's what I was about to say. I need you to roll a
Charisma?
wisdom with advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a blessing.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna
Boy,
say,
that's a
I give
19.
bardic inspiration for the performance part.
Oh,
Okay, go for it.
cool. That's D10.
Do-
That's
D-
so.
All right. Is there anything?
31. Right? No. 29?
29.
29.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to stress to the army for them to do, or anything like that that you want them to do? Any particular, like stay alive,
Yeah,
be
don't
the best distraction,
don't throw away your lives, basically.
save people. Is there anything in particular that you would pick? Is it the don't throw away your lives?
Yeah, don't let the excitement of battle blind you from being uncautious.
Got it. So, about an hour before the assault happens, Prim is kind of propped up on a couple of boxes, and she stands proudly with her staff, and through Ceres's tutelage, she has this kind of regal bearing, and several of the captains and lieutenants huddle around waiting for Prim to give her speech. And Prim, how would you address the army? Like, not necessarily give your speech, but what would you call them? How would you get their attention, essentially?
Oh, fuck. I mean, the first thing that came to my mind was offensive. This might be offensive. Fuck.
Look, the roll is really good, so
The first thing that came to my mind was People of the Forest.
All right.
stay at the forest.
When you say people of the forest, the Eladrin immediately look up, and then the Shatterkai are like kind of moving about a little bit, and then they're like, "Oh, she means us."
Yeah, I kind of figured that. I was like, wait, they're kind of like, it was kind of dead over there. I'll come up with a better title later.
And they start huddling around you, and you eventually go into a not a long-winded speech. You try to keep it short and simple, but you let them know that what your plan is, what you are going to do. You're going to set out to on the eastern border to enter the capital and confront the Elven Council and parlay with them and hopefully stop this madness. And what the army needs to do is to act as a distraction so that they don't see you coming. But the most important thing is that everyone lives through this. You don't want to see a single casualty on that report. If there is one, then we all fail.
Accurate. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Doesn't want people dying ever. So.
And the Shatterkai kind of like look at each other, and
We revel in death.
Yeah, I know.
And look kind of like skeptical at the notion. Well, the Eladrin are like, so the game is not to die. I can win this one very well.
I fucking love the Eladrin.
And yeah, they break, and you guys are now free to move. I gave you guys an hour to take a short rest again, so that you guys have like your
Oh, the
stuff
shit
back.
back up. Yeah.
You may now do your tea stuff.
I am going to roll a single hit die of my ranger level
Go for it.
to heal up. That's
So, I don't think I've done this mixture before.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Which one would you like? Which one would you like to do?
Phoenix, Nightshade, and a Snowdrop.
Let me go make sure that I see these two.
It's the spell increase, the spell DC increase.
And Snowdrop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright, so... Alright.
I don't think I've ever mixed these two together.
You have never mixed those two, so I need a wisdom check from you.
Okay. 17.
Alright, it succeeds. Everyone will take 1d8 poison damage,
Okay.
but they also gain the 1d8 temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
They don't gain the cold resistance. They do gain the heightened awareness and advantage on perception checks. You're gonna fucking need that.
Okay, cool. I thought so.
And that is all. If you had gotten a 20, then
So we don't
you would've
get
gotten
the
more.
spell
You don't get the
increase
spell
and
save.
or the
Yeah,
bless. Well, that's
yeah.
everything I did not want. Can I overwrite any of the tea, or can I keep going, or what is this?
You can try again if you'd like, or you can try a different mixture, but I needed a 20 to pass
'Cause-
essentially.
Is
There's-
that a role that Bardic Inspiration could work on?
It's an ability check.
Yeah, it's an ability check.
Yeah.
Means yes, I think.
The blessed stuff would be really nice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That was my aim. So
yeah, sure.
she'd probably take the hour to like sit down and try to get this perfect.
To get it right.
Yeah.
All right.
'Cause,
Roll
like,
a wisdom at advantage, and you can add whatever bonuses that you'd like.
Okay.
However, you won't be able to gain back it blue if you use it. You won't be able
Yeah.
to get that inspiration back.
That's fine.
It's worth it.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
If we can all be blessed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, 24.
Woo.
All right,
Damn.
so you don't need to use the inspiration.
I mean, it lasts for like 10 minutes or something, right? So,
Yeah. So you get everything now. You do. Everybody does take a D8 of poison,
Mhm.
but gains. But you still get that temporary 1d8. So
1.
Oh boy.
everybody
the
gets
one
one temporary hit. Oh no,
No,
that's the
one
poison.
damage.
Poison!
Yeah, you get.
Now this is the temp HP.
Yep.
Sure, I should have clarified that.
8.
4. Better.
That's fine.
okay.
I'll take that.
All right, but you guys get everything else.
So resist
Uh,
cold.
I will point. I wanna point. Yes. So resistance to cold, advantage on wisdom perception checks, and
Bless.
under the effects of bless, and you get
the spell
your
DC
spell save
increase.
DC. Your spell save DC is increased by 1 for
Okay.
3 hours.
For 3 hours. Which
For
is
3
why
hours.
she's going...
Everything else is 12 hours, but
Mhm.
the spell save DC is 3 hours.
That's why she's gonna wait until, like, right before they leave. To hand out the tea to everyone else.
There was something I wanted to do, which was the inspiring leader that I
Yeah.
took.
Go for it.
I like
That
that.
will overwrite your temp HP, but it'll give us 17 instead.
That's totally fine.
Oh yeah.
That's totally fine.
I was
What's
thinking,
your leadership?
I was hoping to just do a performance instead, because I don't think she would do a speech.
Oh, by the way, who are you giving this to?
The The inspiring leader.
Yes,
It's up to 6 friendly creatures.
including yourself.
Yes. So
Did we figure? Sorry to interrupt. Did we figure out a babysitter for Comet? Yes, we are leaving
Yeah.
him with the children. Remember, we're good.
I'd give it to Rose because he's coming with us, right?
Yes, Rose and Verona are coming with you. Speaking of which, you guys probably need to go tell them that you're leaving soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
I give them the tea
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I give them the tea
Um,
too.
I'll do Rose because I don't. Can Rose turn into a dragon?
No.
Rose cannot.
Yeah, so I'll
And
give it to
let's-
Rose.
Let's be honest, Verona would sleep through your speech.
It would.
I'm not giving a speech.
It would work for Rose. The tea works for Rose. It does not work at all for Verona.
Okay.
You didn't have enough caffeine in it.
She has something that's keeping her from
She has
taking it
tea
back.
resistance.
Yes.
Immutability.
But yeah, so I will do the inspiring leader. Can I just roll performance just for fun?
Yes, you may.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Really good. Really good.
To point out, it's because this is considered a poison, and she has immunity to poison.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so everyone gets 17 temporary HP.
But Rose still has the tea, and it works on him. So
Yes. Let me go fix up his
His sheet.
character sheet real quick.
I've remembered to give
question.
us tea before our fight. Finally.
Was the cleave ability part of that other sword or something I figured out?
It was part of the other sword.
Okay, not that I ever use it,
Yeah,
but I should just remove it from my character sheet now.
yeah. You can now remove it.
Okay. In theory, it was really cool. In reality, I never put myself in a situation where it would help.
Yeah. In the last fight, it would have helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't
Maybe.
usually fight masked.
Only problem is that you do so much damage on swing. It's just like,
Not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd have to like go up a couple dice to.
yeah. All right. So, Rose and Verona, were pretty much sitting on the edge of town, or not town, of camp. Verona is in a hammock, and Rose, well, I mean, it was in the campfire.
Yeah.
And Rose is sitting there, with his greatsword, buried into the ground and praying before it.
All right. Guess I'm telling them.
I mean, it might be nice for you to actually get a chance alone with your siblings.
Yeah, I kind of like them. Yeah, I'll something.
Hey,
Before
we
one
all
of them
might
dies
die.
again.
We all might die.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. You wanna say that?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll walk up to the pair of them. I will approach from behind Verona and snap Verona's face.
You're doing the light slap to wake her up.
No, I'm snapping in front of her face.
Oh, snapping!
I heard slapping too.
That is
Slapper.
that. I promise you, the snapping is not. It doesn't. It has
doesn't do
never
anything.
worked.
Look, I barely know my sister. That's not
As you
depressing at all.
goes, like, kind of looks over and says, "Oh, that's not going to work." And he stands up and walks over to the hammock. Sister, it's time to wake up, and then flips her.
Oh, get dumped on.
I would have just said last call.
And Verona still is like kind of like grunts and oh, hi, Rosie. Looks over at you, Saris. Oh, hey, Saris. Is it time to go?
Close to it.
Okay.
We've discussed
What? No, you had more to say. I'm sorry.
We've discussed the timeline of the battle, and we've decided to minimize civilian casualties that we would be attacking within the next 3 hours.
Boot to the head.
Good work, sister. Oh, so hold on one second. Someone sent me a what the fuck? Okay, cool.
What?
Someone sent me a message and it distracted me for half a
What
second.
the fuck?
So, yeah.
And Rose kind of grabs Verona by her shirt and lifts her to her feet, and Verona stumbles a little bit and is then standing. I'm up! Who are we fighting? Where's the alarm?
Please
Oh,
tell me
there's
you
no
remember
alarm.
what we talked about this morning.
Yes, I remember that we're going shopping for your anniversary. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Verona's
No, you're going to fly us into the most dangerous place that we can think of, right?
Shiranar?
No.
second most.
The one that
Elven
we're
City.
close to.
Elven City.
Yes.
Got it.
um,
Do you want me to change now, or?
no, within the next 3 hours.
You're giving me 3 hours.
I wanted to make sure that you would be ready.
So it's Rose will just sigh and say, "You shouldn't have told her 3 hours," and she just drops to the floor again.
I sorely hope that
Mm.
innocent people don't die because of this.
It's fine. Once you get her going,
It's been 3 hours.
once you get her going, she's usually fine. You just have to be. She knows how to sleepwalk effectively.
All right.
Mm.
Did you speak to Blue?
Yes.
I saw she followed you out.
Yes. Is there
And?
anything you'd like to say to me, sister?
No. I was merely wondering what you thought of what happened.
Blue
Which
tried to
was-
confess me.
She tried to what?
She tried to confess to me her feelings right after she got over you. Why is that? She'd never expressed interest before. I could not.
That's a lie.
I could not fathom. He knows when you express interest and when you express actual genuine interest. And she's never been quite so forward as that before.
Well, wanted to distract her. I didn't. It was selfish of me, and I shouldn't have done that.
He walks over and then lightly flicks you on the forehead.
5th level
There's-
smite.
Dead. Just dead. I die.
There's your scolding for the day. We'll work it out.
You struck me.
Yeah, I did, sister.
So what happened?
She tried to confess. I told her that we can figure this out at a better date, especially seeing as she looked to be using me as a crutch. And I am no one's crutch.
I did not confess.
No, yeah.
I know
Oh.
she didn't. He thinks that it was basically her confession.
That's what that was? Yeah, but that wasn't what it was.
She just wanted him to confess.
Getting the confessor to confess. Well, yeah, that makes sense considering what she's been doing. But I wanted to give her something positive to think about before we went into combat again.
She doesn't like it. She does not like putting all these people's lives on the line. And that's fine. But covering it up via the throes of romance is not necessarily the best idea.
I mean, it wasn't meant to be throwing it. I didn't mean to deceive her or make
You
her
did
think-
not. I have been interested in her for quite some time. However, I do realize her attraction to you has been semi-permanent for the last couple of years. And so I decided that perhaps we work through the feelings when we have the time. That is all.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
I appreciate that what you were trying to do. I'm not so much as Jariana as to be blinded by the fact that you were merely trying to help. Thank you.
Just as an aside, I don't think we told Rose that we suspect what the fuck is my brother's name? Gerald
Mhm.
is
Incarcerated
not.
in Hearthengard.
yes.
You have not told him.
Oh man. Fuck. I have
You should really do it.
bad news.
Yes.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We believe that Gerald has been kidnapped.
You hear Verona immediately pop up and like grab you by the shoulder and say, "Where's my gremlin?"
We believe he's in Hearthengard.
She looks westward and looks about to like take off running. And Rose holds up a hand. Verona, concentrate. He has the gremlin. I do not like them having the little monster.
I don't like him having my fucking.
And
That's
My
my
fucking-
toy.
and
That's my
and,
toy, baby brother.
And you know as well as I that he can take care of himself.
He's in
Yeah,
dragon
he's
form.
like 12. Nah, he's younger than that, isn't
Like
he? He's
7.
like 6. God.
No, he was
No, I
like
think
he was
he
like
was
4
4, I
or
think.
5
He's 9.
when we
He's
left,
9
and then
years
it's
old.
been
9.
5 years.
Yeah, so he's 9.
So he's like 9.
Had he expressed his draconic nature prior?
Yes. Often.
That was him.
Yes. We don't have
He
concrete
is
proof, but it's a blue dragon.
he
young one.
is very, very angry.
Yeah, he was trying to rip out Gale's throat, so that seems right.
Are we there, or is this just
No.
Saris?
No, I'm just. This is out of character.
Yeah, no, we're making comments.
Jamie's freaking out. It's fine.
I'm freaking out too. Don't worry.
It's a thing to freak out about. It's okay. But yes, I
Oh.
wasn't sure how to tell you.
It is fine. After this, we're going straight to Hearthengard anyways. Well, you are going to Hearthengard.
Was kind of the fucking plan already, bitch. It's been like
Yes.
that for a month.
He
Yes,
he
that is
doesn't
the
know
plan.
that. He doesn't know that.
I know. I'm making side comments.
Yeah,
Ignore
yeah.
me.
And
Read.
he looks to Verona. We are going home after this. But the gremlin, shush, sister.
Zach may be
You're
in
going-
danger.
We are going home, and we are assisting Jariana. She needs to be relieved of duty. Verona looks at Rose for a little bit. Wait. Are you saying
Are you saying?
yes, I am saying. Mother wanted this a long time ago.
You said no.
Yes. And Blue, fortunately, helped me realize the mistake that I made.
Way to go, Blue.
Yay. I helped
Showed him his-
someone realize their mistakes.
You showed him his true colors. It blew.
It is high time a king sat on that throne again.
Yeah, fuck these women's, huh?
shit.
Clearly, it's all the women's fault.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yes, clearly.
that's what I got out of that.
Clearly.
Like, wait a second.
Clearly.
Yeah,
No.
fuck all these women who've been ruling before and been doing a fantastic
Clearly.
job.
Clearly that was clearly
Yeah,
that
I know.
was
I know.
I know, it's a joke, it's a joke. It's
I
a
know,
joke,
I know.
bro. Calm down.
My SJW brain went off.
It always does. It's a reflex.
So Rose will look to Verona. We ride now, sister.
For 3 hours.
Okay, I'm gonna go turn into a dragon. And then you all hop on whenever you get a chance, okay? Okay. And she starts walking off. When the others are ready, come.
See you on the battlefield.
I'm going with you, sister.
Yes. I know.
We're going up to the council. I don't think there's going to be much of a field to battle on.
Wherever you fight is a field, it turns into one.
Don't be an obnoxious hoe, Rose.
As we
That's
start walking
literally
back.
his. That's literally
I know.
his
I
duty.
know. I'm like, oh, you.
That's literally his job to be an obnoxious dick.
Well, technically.
Technically my ass.
That's his job. He's a bodyguard. Leave him alone.
No,
Fine. Don't leave him alone.
won't.
Lou certainly won't.
Blue, deploy.
Wait, what? What did you just say, Noah?
Deploy.
Blue, deploy. I choose you.
Engaging blue.
Listen, I got rejected in my own confession, so
All right. Okay. So sorry for taking a long time to have bad
All
times
good.
with my brother and sister.
What are you talking about? That was a lovely talk.
I give him a hug, and I walk off.
Okay.
When you like grab him, he's like, "Oh shit, fuck, pat, there."
You're bad at hugging.
I have always been bad at this part.
That's okay. Yeah.
He grabs his sword and heads off with Verona a little ways from camp. And now it is time, guys.
Mhm.
It's time to end the session, guys. We'll get to this next week, guys. Bye.
I
2
hate
weeks
you,
from
I
now.
hate- I
Yep.
hate you. I
Oh,
hate you, bud.
fuck.
Mhm.
So you all return to Rose and Verona, who has returned to her adult dragon form, and she is sleeping.
Right. Yeah, she turns into a C-47 and starts sleeping.
Mm-hmm. And you all climb aboard. Who wants to be in the front and who wants to be in the back?
I want to be right behind Rose.
That's fine.
I guess.
Hmm.
I want to say I'd be in the front, but this isn't like my thing. I think that maybe Primrose should be in the front.
Unless he's
All
forced
right.
her to, she ain't gonna go there.
All right. Now, is there anyone that has a fear of heights?
No.
No?
Don't think so. No.
Vera did though.
I mean, we most of us did play Let's Jump Off This Waterfall.
Except for Prim.
I can also fly.
I don't
Yeah.
think she has a fear of heights.
Probably
to
a fear of
find out.
falling.
Maybe you don't have a fear, but you don't actively seek out heights.
I mean, she turns into big giant animals and flies around herself, so.
Yeah, okay. That
Alright.
inoculates you pretty quick.
All right. So for the next bit, I thought about it for a long ass while, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna build like city and
All that bullshit.
and all that bullshit because
We're just gonna fly over it.
well, no, you're not gonna fly over it, but like the thing that mattered to me was the map, the battle map,
Mhm.
and I don't give a fuck about all that other stuff. The High Elven City is a white city. It is like
It's
pristine.
made of rocks
and
and
it is
good.
it's pristine. It is a tall ass tower. It looks beautiful in the if you guys have ever seen Lord of the Rings,
Mm.
shit.
Whatever the fuck
Where
his name's White.
Where was
White.
Faramir trying to be burned? I forget what.
Oh, Minas Tirith.
There you go. It looks like Minas Tirith.
Uh-huh. That was a name. Those were both names.
Hold on. Let me go get an image of
Lord
it.
of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, people.
Yes, I
Like-
know what Lord of the Rings is. I've seen the show. I don't know names.
Why are there pickles in high heels?
Because I'm a
Curse.
stripper, fuck you.
Also, I
Because
don't
I
think
am a
those are pickles. I thought they were green beans.
They're literally pickles.
They're
Oh,
pickle.
well, that doesn't change the fact that they're awful.
I thought they
Alright.
were rocks at first, and I went, wait, what? And I looked
it
harder, I'm
looks-
like, that's worse.
It looks like this, except the mountain on the back of it is a little bit farther east.
Okay.
It's not built into the mountain, essentially.
way is Easton's image?
Sorry.
And so basically what Verona does is like circle the outside, the southern or the wall of the city,
Mm.
and very low, and then you guys start hearing the battle begin. Which, by the way, you guys did really well. You guys have a +4 and advantage.
Good.
So yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Hmm.
That means a lot because there's only 5 points.
What is
Rose
that?
indulges ever so slightly.
Haha.
But as you guys hit the eastern edge, Verona does a small dip, and then it starts rising incredibly fast. And as you do, you guys start seeing storm clouds beginning to form at an alarming rate.
Oh yeah.
Wrath of the Storm. Immediately cast. Fuck you.
Wrath of the Storm is my counterattack. Storm of Vengeance.
That one. Yes. Whatever.
Uh,
They have the same edgy name. Who the fuck cares?
It's whatever.
She's not wrong. But anyways,
It's accurate, I'm not gonna lie.
I will say this: it is not as there's no rain or anything like that. There's just the formation of the clouds and the darkening of the sky. And as you guys approach this tower at the top, Verona sees a passage for you all to kind of jump off onto.
Oh, that's right. That's what I don't get back right now.
And she dips over towards it and kind of hovers nearby for you all to jump off. Rose is the first one to jump off
Aw.
and awaits to catch people.
Oh, sweet.
You're definitely gonna need to catch Prim because you don't have the muscle strength to make it that far, probably.
All right, so I need everybody.
Assistance.
Anybody that has below a strength of
Hi, that's me.
10
Okay.
needs to roll an athletics for me at advantage.
The rest of us will just do hero jumps.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's about right.
Well,
Uh,
Prim fell and died, so
Well, no, it's not that you fell and died. It's more the a comical. I'm too scared. I don't want.
I'm not gonna make that jump. I can't make
I
it.
don't want to jump.
come
I
on,
don't
fearless
wanna jump.
leader.
Shut the fuck
Lou,
up.
do you have less than 10, or are you good?
No, I'm good.
It's
Okay.
literally only me.
Do you want to jump anyways, or do you want to get caught anyways?
I want to do sweet flips, but yes, I want to get caught.
Sweep
All
flips or get caught.
I want to do
Roll an
both.
acrobatics.
Okay, you gotta.
All right. How do you flip into Rose's arms? Apparently.
I don't know. I don't know.
Kick
Oh,
flip.
no.
No, your acrobatics is so good. It's like you're doing an incredible, like, off the diving board, like
Yeah, I wanna do
Olympic
like a-
dive kind of thing.
All right.
And then you just float into his arms
All right.
somehow.
You go over to Verona and whisper something like close to her ear holes, and
Just say
And,
ear.
ear holes,
No.
and
I wasn't gonna comment on that, but okay.
and
Fucking
and,
fetish right there, bud.
turn-
Jesus
you
Christ.
turn around and start running down the length of Verona. And as you get to the tail, the tail like droops ever so slightly for you to slide
Oh,
down,
yeah.
and you start sliding down the tail, and
Yes.
it whips up and flicks you into the air. And you do several spins and flips and all sorts of stuff while in the air, but at the end of it, Rose just catches you very, very neatly and places you on the ground.
She stands for an applause. She's gonna keep standing there till she gets
Nine
one.
point-
I'm
0.4.
used to this kind of thing, so I do golf clap just
Thank
automatically.
you. You do know she will
9.4.
stand there until she gets one.
9.6. No, wait. I'm sorry. 10, 10, 10, 10, 9.8.
Evan
How
holds up
dare
a sign
that
that just
last
says "Go
person.
die."
Go die.
You're just mad because the one time you tried to flip, you landed on your face.
Now, Prim,
I didn't try it this
on,
time.
on the other hand, you are like almost refusing to leave, so Verona just does a quick spin
Yeah.
and pretty much flicks you off her neck. And Leo, I need you to roll an athletics for me.
Yeah, she screams pretty fucking loud. Even though.
You smoothly
Same
catch. You smoothly catch Prim without any problems whatsoever. You know, you barely even
Mhm.
move. You actually move back so it doesn't like hurt her when she crashes into you essentially. But yeah, everybody made it just fine.
More or less.
Verona looks around and almost begins shifting, but then looks up, and the clouds begin to part as giant storm snake is up there, and giant storm snake looks down at Verona, and Verona looks up back at it, and Verona slowly says, Hey.
Fool.
Hey, I'm gonna go sleep for a little while.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Because it's sloth and that's her sin, and it's. Oh, no.
Yeah,
I don't understand how you guys didn't catch on to that.
Yeah, we
I
could have
thought
used
of that.
story.
I thought of
Yeah,
that.
I don't know if story could have fit everyone.
I mean, we're only relying on her for transport.
And she just slowly begins to fall.
Oh.
Whoa,
I mean, we already
Can
jumped
I
up.
send story to catch her?
You send Story, and Story like jumps off of you. And as she slowly falls, there's just a small form of Story that flies by her and comes up from below, and she suddenly just grows much bigger to the one form that you're used to, but she wasn't able to catch her to mitigate, or rather it mitigated the damage, but it didn't like stop the fall. And they crash into the buildings below.
Oh no.
Story says to you, I'm fine. I'm good. Everything's fine. Verona's out though. At least that's the feelings that you get.
Okay. I will relay that back to the rest of the group. Okay, they're fine. Verona's completely out though.
Yeah.
All right, well, we better win then.
I tell Story if she can hide Verona, come back. I don't know what to do about that. I don't want to leave Verona unattended in a.
She's just gonna stay with Verona.
Okay.
And you guys turn to trying to look at where you all are on this tower, and there are 3 doors. One of them opens. As they open, I need everybody to roll a wisdom save.
Blessing holy
Oh.
aura.
+5 in bless.
Okay, so let me do the D4 for bless because I forgot to add that.
Yeah.
And it did great. Shut up. Shut up, everyone.
You can do it.
Okay, so mine comes out to a 21.
Yikes.
That is
Okay.
not good for me, fam.
So Blue, I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
I need you to drop the memory time for me real quick.
Oh shit. All right.
Ah, shit.
Oh, that's like a total of 10. Yikes, my dude.
You rolled so bad. So
I
bad.
mean, yeah, my weakness is strength, Blue's weakness is wisdom, so.
Blue's weakness is wisdom.
Evan's weakness is charisma.
Yes, we know.
I'm hearing Alicia through Alex's mic. That's a first.
My brother was just walking around the room. I don't know. Maybe that was the.
Nope, it was
No.
definitely Alicia.
No? Okay. Nothing, Zach.
My current lowest is a +8.
Yeah, you also get like plus D6 or something?
I get a D. I was counting rolling a 1 on the D6, rolling a 1
Yeah.
on bless, and adding you. It's still the lowest I can get is a +8.
Yeah,
Essentially.
mine's intelligence.
Not surprising.
All right. So, as the door opens, a singular elven woman steps through and looks to you all and says, "Ah, the Elven Council awaits you." And she steps to the side and holds out a hand to you all, or holds out a hand to let you all in.
All right. I'll go first.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I want to know if she's fishy.
Well, I don't know if she's
I
suspicious.
think everything here is sus, so.
I mean, that's true.
Listen, I'm on my guard.
What are you looking for?
If she's trying to lead us into a trap.
She does not seem to be leading you into a trap. However, now that you're like suddenly definitely aware of things, she has her eyes closed and has had them closed since she has begun talking to you. Since you saw her, essentially.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay.
So, do you all go in?
I think that we should. And I'm leading the way.
I try to walk beside Saris.
I'm gonna keep the stick in my hand, like, pretty firmly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Chris. Can I steal you for 1 second?
Yep.
I need some clarification on how I'm gonna murder everyone.
Again.
Well, while they're doing that, I'm gonna grab water.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to listen.
Yeah, huh? Oh my god, 5.2 is next week. I'm so excited.
All right.
I can't wait to find out what they're talking about. It's gonna be great.
Unless it's bad.
Blue's eyes just suddenly close.
Let's just all sleep right here.
Good night.
All right, so you all head inside. You see a very it's kind of just like an upper tower with a bell. And there is a series of stairs that are circular that go down. She closes the door behind her and all of you, and begins walking down the stairs. Assuming you all follow, this is pristinely made tower. I mean, it's immaculate in all things. The structure of the stone, it looks to be all solid instead of like brick layered.
Like you're stone shaped, maybe.
Exactly. And as she heads down, is there anything you guys want to say to each other or do anything?
Not really what I need to say, no. Not now.
Oh, I forgot to roll one person's. I'm pretty sure he's going to pass though.
Gross.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
should.
Yeah, he more than passed.
Lol.
Thanks, guys.
That save was so easy.
I think Prim's gonna take like a quick look to see how everyone's feeling, but
Go ahead and roll an insight. Everybody seems fine.
Okay.
Blue seems to have a bit of pep in her step, if
Like,
anything.
I mean, it's
But I mean,
blue,
that's
so...
blue. That's blue, so you know.
It's pretty inscrutable.
Mhm.
As you finish heading down these stairs, you enter a massive chamber, and in this chamber there is a series of high tables. These tables, or really, it's more like judge benches, kind of like how you would see in court. Except there's one tall one, and then there's two on the side that are lower, and then two lower than that. That come out to be pretty much a triangle.
Sure.
Okay.
And in the center is a dais that has a circular hole, very small.
Oh, what now?
Looks like they're supposed it's
Dais. It's just like a place where you stand.
yeah, it's
Thank you.
a raised platform essentially.
DAIS.
Never heard
And
that word before.
it is a small hole that's very small.
A small hole that is very small. Mhm.
Yes.
Is it small?
Very small.
Yes, it's small. Very small. Very small. And and it also has to the sides places for people to stand at. On the judges' benches, you see a series of people. 3 male elves and 2 female. The females are on the center one, which is the highest one, and the far right. The males take up all the other ones. Leo and the rest of the party, you immediately recognize the one on the far left, which is Phalar. and
Mhm.
the elven people look at you, but their eyes are all closed.
That,
And
that was gonna be my first question. Okay, cool.
Phalar, on the other hand, seems to have a very bored expression, hand on fist, or head on fist, kind of leaning back, tapping his fingers, waiting,
Doing the Conan.
pretty much. Well, the Conan is forward, he's backwards.
Sure.
He's like leaned backwards.
The relaxed Conan.
Yeah. And the female at the center says, I see that you have a staff. Is that the staff that I think it is?
Prim steps forward and gives like a very polite, like greeting, curtsy thing. And she said, I see, so she's assuming. And
Yeah.
she stands up straight and addresses her. Yes, it is indeed the staff of the wood king,
Woodlands.
right? What's it called?
Staff of the Woodlands.
Woodlands, Jesus Christ.
I see. Phalar. I told you that they'd bring a fake. And he kind of like looks at his fingernails, and he just looks overall bored.
Then I trust you have a verification method.
One of the elven males say, "Of course we have a verification method. I apologize. That was rude of me. We are the Elven Council. We rule this city and govern its laws and its people.
Do you?
Your names, please, so that they may be entered into the records."
Prim kind of gives like a look at Ceres after
Sorry.
she went, do you? Like she like looks over at you like, don't rise to tension. And then she curtsies again and says, Primrose Everdon?
Primrose Everdon, holder of the Staff of the Woodlands.
I bow. Medium distance, not deeply nor shallowly. Sarah Kell. Graves Point. She doesn't cough like me.
Ah, Princess of Graves Point. Anybody else want to jump at the call?
Evan.
Does Evan have a last name?
Yes, but he also has a different first name, so.
Okay.
Evan. That is your name?
Do you need any other part of my name?
We need your true name.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Yeah, me too.
Now it seems Faye.
Now it seems very Faye, and Prim is like, fuck.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
They don't seem untoward, but again, you don't know Elven culture enough to really tell. All but Phalar has a very
Neutral.
default plain face.
Mm-hmm.
I come from a place where title is kind of important, so this doesn't faze me at all. Good luck, guys.
Kind of give a weary glance at other few who have not said their name yet.
Hey, Alicia.
I hate using that name.
His true name is Gilbert.
No. I hate using that name because it reminds me of that asshole. I would prefer not to use my real name because it could ruin the diplomacy of this meeting.
What?
Mm.
We're just
Did I say that
side-eyed
right?
you like, what the fuck?
Did I say that
Roll
right?
a persuasion.
Yep.
Bless.
It would ruin the
Bless.
diplomacy of the moment. Ruining the diplomacy of the moment.
It'd make
All
me
right,
mad.
bless. Yeah.
Bless.
Yeah, I know.
No, bless doesn't work for this.
That's not.
No,
Not-
Nope. Skill.
it does not work on skill
I don't wanna-
checks.
I
Fine.
don't want to mess with this right now. Okay, 14.
Not bad. Not bad. For you.
Unfortunately, not enough. As they sit still, they don't say anything. They're just kind of waiting.
Disappointed.
Haha.
Corrington Ranspar.
Does Blue start
off.
laughing? Is Blue
I'm
laughing? Is Blue laughing or is this Alicia?
I mean, it's me. I don't know if Blue's laughing. How do you spell that?
Chris, is
I
Blue
literally
laughing?
posted it in. I posted it in Roll20 so you guys could actually see it.
That's such an extra Final Fantasy name.
It is, Chris. Does Blue laugh at this name or no?
It's good.
Because Prim would know she would start laughing. So if she doesn't start laughing, Prim's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Does Blue start laughing?
Probably a little bit.
Okay.
Get a little chuckle. Little giggle. Like, oh, I'm using this later kind of a giggle.
Mm.
Oh, rip.
Okay.
I looked it up on a translator. Okay.
No, I'm not. I actually kind of like it.
All right. Rose steps forward and bows a deep, respectful bow, and then says, "Rosalind Kell II, Prince of Gracepoint."
Bitch, I have two
And then-
of them.
And then, they look at Blue. How does Blue?
Blue gives a flourish and says, "Blue."
They start looking at each other.
That is right.
That is
That is her name.
that they don't question it so much as like they're
Oh,
like
but we preempt the question. We all say it like the same time. That's a name, yeah.
Oh, sure, you accept her just using her first name. But you are
I don't have a last
She literally
name.
Oh,
doesn't have a
literally her
last
name.
name.
I know, but they don't make a scene about it.
Because she wasn't lying.
I mean, they are making a scene about it. They're talking amongst themselves about it.
What
Very
are they
well.
whispering?
If you'd like to know, roll a perception. I think Primrose is good enough.
Cool, thank you.
You're like fucking everything.
Prim, they're pretty much saying we're pretty much saying, do we accept this or do
Oh,
we
she
accept
can also
the,
read lips, so yeah.
do we accept this or do we accept the divinity name? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah, her actual name is Cthulhu.
Can I make like a history
Cthulhu.
or something for like what the fuck does divinity name mean?
Blue has said another name for herself.
Uh-huh. Yes, she has. I think I'm the only one that knows it, but she doesn't actually go by it.
Okay,
Well,
out of
it's a
character.
performer name, and she hasn't done it.
Out of character.
So
What the
it's a
fuck does
performer.
divinity mean?
Divinity? Elf divine. Like the
Like-
gods.
Like
So-
God's name.
Basically, they're just like, oh, she's a god.
That's not what they said. They said
What would the gods have called her?
they no. They asked They said those words. Do
Mhm.
we use her divinity name
Yeah.
or do we use her name? I'm not saying that that's what they're saying
Okay, so it's nonsense.
to Jamie. I'm not saying that's what they're saying. I'm saying that what they said is what they said.
Bertram looks a bit confused at that.
Is there a problem?
No, that is acceptable. Now,
Hate
we
this
shall
place.
begin the trial.
Oh, we didn't do Leo.
Leo.
Oh, Leo, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Leo,
No, I'm good with this. I am Leosandro Bone Crusher, brother of, well, Phalar.
the council turns to Phalar. Phalar sighs, stands. If you would like, I can excuse myself from this council so that it is impartial. The council begins talking amongst themselves, basically voting which to do, and they say it is quite all right, Phalar. However, any judgments made, you will abstain from them. He nods and sits back down. Now, we are here to discuss the legitimacy of the staff of the woodlands and the high elven lady's presence here. And they all look at Prim.
I'll straighten out.
Where is Allura?
The last time I saw her, she was in the Feywild.
They nod. And she gave you the staff. Hello?
I'm thinking of a response because
Oh, okay.
she doesn't want to lie to them. So I'm trying to think of how to word this.
I mean, she did give you the staff.
Technically.
What? Yeah, that is not a lie.
She was unconscious at the time. The staff chose Prim, yeah.
Well, didn't Allura do like a official passing on after
Afterwards,
you
yeah.
were?
I have a suggestion as to what you might say. I don't know. Do that though.
Go for it. Suggest a way.
Took up the staff to defend her.
Yeah. I'm gonna be I'm trying to word something around that, yes.
It makes you sound heroic.
I know, I'm trying to fucking God.
Sorry.
Fuck!
Guys, stop pressuring her. Calm down.
I'm thinking!
No thinking aloud.
No thinking. Only. I don't
Only
know.
do.
Yeah.
She says, the staff chose me in a time of desperation when Allura was on the verge of death. I took the staff to protect her.
They look at each other and then begin nodding again. I see. That explains your heritage. No offense, but you are not an elf, and therefore your claim to this power that you hold is dubious at best.
She nods and says, Allura informed me of such, and I was prepared to face such claims when I arrived here.
Now, I may have some troubling news You hold the Staff of the Woodlands, but our kin here has claimed that it is a fake.
Like I said before, I heard the staff talk to me and claim that I was the next heir. And if I were to accept its power, I would assume
And we
responsibility
agree.
here.
And we agree that this could have happened. However, Phalar says that it was he took the staff up and claimed its power.
If I may, we can get down to the bottom of this. I am a paladin to the Thunder, and I have the ability to compel those only to tell the truth.
He nods, or the woman nods. We
I'd
have
like to do
two
so
ways.
to everyone in this room.
We have two ways of obtaining legitimacy. This would be one. You are not the only one to access to such a spell, but it would please us if you would do so.
Please us if you weren't able to smite full time.
All right, does anyone try to go against that spell?
Nope.
If I tried to, it'd look bad, so no.
The council looks over at Phalar. Phalar, if you would please. Phalar nods and stands.
Did
Does
he fail?
fail? Did
And he
I
walks
only know if
over
they passed?
No, hold on. Calm down.
No, you calm
He
down,
walks-
fucker.
He walks into the bubble because it wasn't big enough.
Mm-hmm.
I just assumed it was.
No, it was not big enough.
15
Like
foot
you
radius.
guys are in a very large count.
I was going to ask if it
large
was
chamber.
big enough and
Yeah,
clarify that, but
Yeah. And he walks over to the bubble and walks into it. And he willingly fails.
I nod to everyone.
And
I would have all assembled in the circle.
the council deliberates for a second. That we find this acceptable, and heads down. They all head, kind of like get off their chairs, and
It's getting weird. It's getting cramped.
yeah, pretty much. Rose when Phalar approached, Rose kind of like gripped his sword,
Mm.
which is on his back, and it's massive because you remember it's Leo's old sword.
It's the big boy.
Yeah. And
Actually named it.
but yeah, he grips the sword, but he doesn't make any like hostile moves. Phalar looks at all of you, and everybody can pretty much see the slow smirk on his face.
He planned for this.
And he walks to they all walk into the zone of truth, and all of them willingly fail. All but one person.
Jizz.
The elven woman in the center. She succeeds.
I I stare at the woman. Are you afraid of the truth?
I unfortunately, and she takes off a ring, have some powers against manipulation. And she puts it back on.
I see.
It is to ensure that the Elven Council is not corrupted.
Very well. I can cast it again. Please remove the ring.
I would advise not to do so. Again, it is to help against manipulation and corruption on the council.
Will you be the voice of the council then?
No. We vote and act as equals.
That is not what I asked. Will you be the voice of the council, or will another take your place to answer questions?
That
You
is
cannot
what you
be
mean.
trusted to answer questions truthfully.
She puts up a hand towards you, kind of like,
Okay, yeah.
I
Sorry.
see what you mean.
I got zealous.
I see what you mean. Yes, another can take my place.
Thank you.
And she steps back. The other woman steps forward. Now, if you would answer my questions plainly, did you kill Allura to take the staff of the woodlands?
No.
Did you attempt to kill her to take the staff of the woodlands?
No.
Did she pass on the staff of the woodlands to you?
Yes.
Did she do it out of desperation?
I do not believe so. You would have to ask her personally. It did not seem that way to me.
Has she accepted your place as High Elven Lady?
Yes.
She nods, and then looks to Phalar. Phalar, you claimed this staff was a fake. Is it true? Is that true?
Shit.
Yes. Do you know where the staff of the woodlands is? Yes. Why have you hidden it from us until now? Because, Council, I feared that it would be taken from us once I had revealed it to you. And he pointedly looks at Primrose.
I have a question.
Go for it.
I turn to Prim.
Hmm?
About 2 weeks ago, did Phalar not appear to our group asking for the staff of the woodlands to be given to him by you?
Yes.
Is this true, Phalar? Yes, I did ask for the fake.
Do you
Did he
have
not? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Do you have a way to prove that this is the fake?
Yes, I do.
Can I make an insight check?
Go ahead.
I just realized this is not going to work on him.
Yeah.
Oh, we already
I
knew that.
don't believe that this spell is working on him.
We
No,
know
we
it's
know
not.
that.
Sloth,
What do you mean to magic?
He's still smiling. Or smirking, at least.
And then Primrose smiles at him very softly and turns to the head of council and goes, Councilwoman, do you know of the sin of sloth? And the powers that it possesses?
Yes, we know of the sins.
And you
We
are
we know.
understanding that one of the powers of sloth is to have no magic affect the personal in whatsoever, including a truth zone spell.
This is information we did not have.
I've gained this information because my companion Leo here once he got his virtue from his sin of sloth, like his brother, was immune to all sorts of magics, including any sort of truth zone, healing magics, or otherwise.
I see.
I believe that it is also the sin of Phalar here, so he is not underneath the zone of truth spell.
I would recommend casting a benign spell on him with a visible effect. Certainly you wouldn't object to such a thing.
Phalar holds out his hands, kind of, almost.
Expectantly.
Yes.
I really hope this works, because otherwise...
I
like,
also would not put it
fun.
past the sin to be able to turn off such ability at any point that he wanted to. This is, however, a theory.
I don't disagree that my brother is likely not under this thing, but that was my virtue for overcoming the sin, not for leaning into it.
We have a simpler solution. Phalar claims that the staff is a fake. He also claims that he has the real staff. Phalar? Phalar begins chanting a few words and then reaches out, and you see his arm slowly disappear into like a hole. And he pulls forth the exact same staff that that Primrose has.
Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was fucking... I didn't type out. That was supposed to be it, Leo. Sorry.
Can I just have a Jake theory, completely out of character right now?
Go
Yeah,
for
sure.
it. Go for it.
Do you think Zeldaris went to a different world and got another Staff of the Woodlands to give to Phalar?
I
Did
mean,
occur to me.
technically, the path towards other worlds aren't technically completely collapsed yet, so it's a theory, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just keeping that in mind.
Prim doesn't know anything about that shit, so...
Mhm. How might we tell if this is the true staff of the world woodland?
On this dais, and she points over to the dais, there is a small hole.
Spall
Once
hole?
you play small hole,
Or it's spall.
Spall hole is very different.
and if you place the staff into this hole, the room alights with a green pattern upon the walls.
Can this in any way be manipulated by other means?
No, not at all. Not even the slightest. It is magic older than time itself.
So if it's magic older than time itself and a sin who is old as time itself, be able to manipulate it? Is that possible?
I am unsure. It is possible, I suppose, as all things are. But to make assurances, we have another secondary method.
Just real quick, I'd like to use my divine sense.
Go for it.
Because I don't need to do anything about that.
Oh yeah, he definitely demon. He definitely fiend. He definitely fiend.
Okay, good.
To ensure that none can manipulate the magic that is the test of legitimacy, there is only one item in all the known cosmos that is immune to magical influence. It influences others and others alone. The staff of the woodlands. Any manipulation used upon the staff will result in naught.
Is
This
it also
I can promise
indestructible?
you. Yes.
Interesting.
She nods.
Phalar, your staff first, please. Phalar nods. Takes
I'm
his
going
staff.
to I'm going to raise my hand. Can I put a stipulation that regardless of the result, both are still tried?
Of course.
Needed to clarify that.
Phalar walks up to the dais, looks to you all, looks to Leo. Do you know, brother? Do you know what I was searching for all those years?
He just kind of shakes his head.
A reason to live.
It doesn't seem like you found one.
Ooh,
Yikes.
damn.
Ooh.
No, unfortunately, I
Sucks.
didn't.
He's gonna
And he
summon
slams-
something. He's gonna summon
he's-
something. Oh no.
He slams the staff into the hole, and the room lights up green.
Summon something.
Curious.
He pulls out the staff, then steps back. Your turn, high elven lady.
He did something.
I don't notice anything about the room being different, right?
Nope.
No one in the corners doing anything?
Nope.
Okay.
I have kept your perception
In mind?
in mind
Thank
the
you.
entire time.
Okay.
Anything that can be seen.
She's gonna walk up to the top and actively make a perception check to look around. Once
Go
she
for
has
it.
the high view, just to make fucking sure. That's not great.
Okay, so Alicia,
You're muted.
I didn't hear myself get called. It cut off.
Alicia,
Yes. Yeah.
your sending gets
Oh.
5 words.
Oh no. Oh no.
Your sending gets 5 words.
Oh no. Do I know that or does it get cut off?
You do not know. Who do you send it to?
It's to Saris. That's what I said.
Okay.
Okay, so the if it gets cut off,
Oh no.
then the 5 words that would probably get sent are, "Hey, can you wake me?" And then it'd be done.
I turn back to Blue. Wait.
Blue, you look at Saris. And Saris, you look at Blue. Blue, what? How do you respond? How do you respond to Sarah suddenly looking at you?
What?
Oh, it's just up.
Like the view?
So,
I
does this happen when Prim's looking around?
yes.
Yes.
So she sees this.
You just
Mhm.
sent me a message.
I think Prim's gonna pause and just
What did it
ask,
say?
"Is everything
Wait.
all right?"
I don't think so.
Sloth looks.
Oh, sorry. I was checking something. I was trying to check that. I hit the wrong button.
Sloth looks like around suddenly, like Phalar it spins, and then looks to Primrose. Place it in the hole.
Don't.
I give him a
believe
weird
this.
look.
I believe this fiend is manipulating our friend Blue here. He is a fiend, you know that, right? She looks at the council.
Did Blue resist?
The zone of truth?
Yeah.
No, she
I
did.
don't believe
No.
so.
I assume Blue wouldn't.
Nah, no reason to. She doesn't have secrets.
Right.
She wouldn't pass anyway.
That's fair.
Also true.
What?
Also
No,
accurate.
it's a charisma save.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was a
Oh.
wisdom.
He looked around like super fucking nervous just now, right?
He didn't look around nervous. He was looking around as if looking for something.
She's gonna place the staff not in the hole, but just in front of it. And she looks at him and goes, "What are you looking for? Is there someone else here?"
She looks back to you. He looks back to you.
Sorry, are they responding at all to me, like saying, you know, he's a fiend, right?
Oh, I
This is all happening at
apologize.
the same time.
I
Yes.
know.
I apologize. I skipped over that.
Trying to protect
They look at you kind of hesitantly and are trying to figure out like what do you mean?
I'm a paladin.
This zone of truth has not gone away.
Phalar, are you a fiend? No, I am not.
He is
Indeed, he
lying.
may be our dear Sin.
Who is lying here? Looking between you and Phalar now.
We haven't left the zone of truth.
I asked him what
Councilman.
he's looking for.
Councilman, they are stalling. He's ignoring your question.
Who are you looking for? Is there someone in here that is going to endanger the council?
He seems
No one in
desperate.
here is going to endanger the council, except for you. Now place the staff in its hole, or I will do it for you.
What does lesser restoration do? Waking up
Nope.
or
No.
remove disease?
No,
Nope.
Okay. no, it
greater.
doesn't.
And the only one who can cast it is Blue.
Hey!
Because I don't
Damn it.
have it prepared because she can cast it.
Hey!
Just had to be her.
You could slap me.
Hang on. I mean,
I mean,
there are like
designated
three
slap
things.
it.
There are three things Evan can say to wake Blue up.
You don't know that that she needs to be woken up.
No.
I did just say. She said to wake me up.
She said to
did say
wake
that.
me.
Wake me,
Hey,
yeah.
Blue. Blue, do you want my
Wake
pants
me
back?
up inside.
I mean, always. Do I get the interest too?
Does that wake her senses or anything, or is it just
I mean, she's awake. It's just she's not awake.
awake?
Somebody mentioned sleepwalking to me once recently.
I'm going to summon Lucy.
Rose is going to draw the sword and look to Phalar. What have you done? Phalar just sighs slowly. It was such a good dream too. Prim,
Mm-hmm.
the staff in your hand snaps. It just cracks and then falls to splinters.
She honestly does not look surprised by this.
We're dreaming, aren't we?
Of course you're dreaming. Did you really think that I would let you walk in here and take everything?
That does not belong to you, yes.
You're missing a part of my dreams.
Me.
I am done
No.
wasting time here with your foolish games when my time could be easily spent somewhere way better than here.
I don't think you get it. You're never waking up. Never again.
Try me.
Very well. And the walls around you begin to tear.
Boss music starts playing.
Yeah, boss music starts playing. And you hear a very loud voice as Phalar and the council begin to fade away. Pride, gluttony, envy, weak. All of them so fucking weak. They called me coward, sleeping, hiding. But they don't
Pretty
understand.
stupid.
They are still bound by the laws of this place, this plane. I, on the other hand,
I have no fucking boss music because it all got deleted off of YouTube.
No, copyright.
even before I was this elf, even before I was sloth, I had achieved divinity. I
Wow.
bent reality to my very whims. I have outlived worlds and planes. I have outweighted time itself. I was before there was an alpha and omega. You are nothing. You are nothing but
Talk,
dreams
talk.
to be awoken from.
Do you hear stuff?
I
I don't
am
hear
your
anything.
darkest nightmare.
I'm pretty sure the darkest nightmare I've already had. But you can try all you like.
Now, let's put
My
all
darkest-
this to bed, shall we?
You really want a nightmare from me? Where's the old man?
And you may all put down your tokens wherever you like.
Am I there?
Yes, you're there.
Thank God.
Where would be the pedestal that faded away before?
It's all been torn away. And this is what you see left.
Yes, but where would she have been standing?
Oh, it'd be like here.
So, what happens to the other blue?
Oh, that one is
Oh, you got
sucked away
replaced.
as well.
That's what happened. Nice.
Yeah.
You guys, Blue's like, where the hell were you? This isn't waking me up.
No, Sloth wants us to fight him here.
I think we were asleep too.
We were put to sleep. Where's Rose?
Yeah, I know you were. I figured you guys would have woken up.
No.
I'm putting Rose on. Hold on.
Thank you.
I had to make sure things were happening in other places.
I like how everyone just suddenly appeared by Prim.
And
I did say I was gonna be between Phalar and Prim.
Yeah.
well,
I'm starting to like reimagine Prim as like new, sexy, confident Prim, and
It's
Pretty good.
actually a lot easier after this last scene.
yeah.
I mean, she's been like this for a while. She's just super nervous
Having-
still.
Having character art makes it a lot easier to play.
It makes it
characters.
so much easier.
It's so
Um,
good.
So as you all are thrown into this hellish abyss, Rose kind of looks around, and let me go roll a thing real quick before we get started.
Guys,
Can
I
you turn
fucking
his
was
aura on,
dying that whole time.
I
You have no
know.
idea the pain I
How
went
obvious
through
did it seem
sitting
to
there.
you?
How obvious
it
was
was-
it? Yeah.
Huh? I know he told me.
How obvious
Uh,
did it seem that we were like just?
Oh
being
no, I mean I
stupid?
wouldn't have figured it out. I suck at that shit.
No,
I kind of
But I-
figured something was out. Like, as soon as I noticed the eyes were closed, I'm like, we're in some sort of dream or something, like a sequence
they're all
of some
sleeping.
sort.
I knew
that
the
didn't occur.
problem wasn't the orc, like the thing that affected me.
Because my mind just immediately went to like
So-
folklore of like, if you're sleeping, people's eyes are closed.
So the thing was if you were thrown into the dream or into the nightmare.
Oh.
Guess you got the nightmare.
You did.
Oh no. I'm
You're
genuinely
supposed to
curious,
fail.
and I'm genuinely curious what the nightmare was.
It was
Oh,
this.
it was just this.
I mean,
with
to be
nothing
fair,
happening.
Nothing
it was
happened.
Blue stuck by herself, which is
a
like
nightmare,
one of,
yeah.
No, it's one of her worst fears. She hates being alone.
And so we got like a garbled transmission from beyond.
A bitch, wake me up.
Waking me up inside.
Those guys are way better at resisting
Hey.
spells. One of them woke up. Wake me up. What are you doing?
And so hilariously, Prim,
Hmm?
you see it immediately.
Cool.
There is something long but large wrapped itself all around this place.
Do I have my staff, by the way?
Yes, you do.
Cool. She just looks around at it and immediately just goes, Snake!
No.
And points it
drawn
out.
a
And points it
A
out.
fiend.
And I will reveal it onto the lair.
Dude, this was amazing. I'm so fucking... Yeah,
A
Snake!
fiend.
I got a snake.
Yeah, Snake, gosh. Oh yeah, I need to put my
And-
on
Thank
the
God, I
map.
thought it was gonna appear next to me.
So the last time you guys saw it, I know what the picture looks like, all lightning and stuff. The last time you guys saw it, it was lightning
It
before.
didn't roll the HP.
For the dragon.
For Lucy.
Let me go fix that real quick.
I don't know what happened, but it's now working.
Let me go fix it real quick. Hold on.
Mhm.
Because where is Lucy?
Oh, I think
thingy?
her token broke because I remember asking for the name to be disappeared as well, and it's there still.
Yeah. Okay. It's because I didn't save the token from the last time we were here.
Got it. Supposed to have 30 HP.
Hold on. And then bio and info, edit, remove, yes, delete, use selected, save changes, delete. All right, try dragging it out now.
Nope.
Why does it?
It's broken.
Is it because I put it in the wrong place? Is it because I put it in the wrong place? It's got to be because I put it in the wrong place.
We need like a technical difficulty screen.
I know, right?
The VOD or something. Yeah.
Nah. I can make one.
Let me see.
Put it up when
I could
shit.
literally make the
Okay,
same.
Well, like half
okay.
the time it's you, so it's like
It's
yeah.
it's fine. It's fine now, right? You can see it now,
Yes.
right?
Can you get rid of the name though?
Yes.
Because
Don't
it
show
overlaps a
nameplate.
lot.
Don't show nameplate. It's linked to that. It save changes and then edit and remove and yes delete and use to look. All right.
Thank you.
Now try dragging it out.
The name's still there, but the HP's
The na-
there.
I forgot to save that part. God damn it. I am a fool.
Remember that thing you were just doing?
Well, no, I fixed the HP and saved it. Hold on. Remove. Yes, delete. Use selected. And now try it. Delete. Now try dragging it out.
No.
What the hell? Why does it keep doing that? That's really weird. Okay, alright, I have an idea. Show nameplate. Right, save changes. Brass Dragon. Edit. Remove. Yes, delete. Use selected. Save changes. Delete this. Alright, try again.
Last time before I don't care. Got it.
Alright, cool. Fixed it that time. Alright.
Yay.
Hey, what is the creature that you're using art for called?
Mine?
Elder Tempest.
Oh, Elder Tempest,
Okay.
yeah. It's pretty fucking rad, isn't it?
Big noodle.
Yeah,
Um,
I wanted to look at the big noodle art because I want to do something with it.
Yeah, I
Um,
figured.
so-
Boy.
So, this one, I know it looks like lightning, but it's actually now fire.
Guess what I'm resistant to?
Guess what I can use?
It is currently in fire form. And I think we're gonna do 2 rounds of combat and then call it.
It's cast form, guys.
Unless you guys want to just wait until next time.
I'd rather not stop in the middle of combat
Yeah,
Alright,
and
so-
because
alright,
it's
so then
thought
we
also
can stop.
process.
and
Thought process
you know,
will be interrupted and all that shit. I find that last time was super awkward to come back in the middle of combat.
Okay.
yeah,
Alright, then we can wait till next time.
that's perfectly fine with me. I should
In
probably get
2
to bed
weeks.
because I hate work.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2
In
weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh my god, 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Oh god, what's gonna
Right.
happen in 2 weeks?
We're all gonna die. It'll be great.
Oh god, wait, what's in 2? No. Oh god. Oh god. No, it's not this
The
week. It's
24th.
next week. Yeah, that's.
We'll be back
We'll
the
see.
24th.
Yeah, well, I'll let you guys know,
The
cause
thing.
no, well, I don't know yet. There's only
Oh,
one.
yeah.
There's one thing that could happen that could derail my entire life, and it's approaching faster than I want.
Got it.
So, I will let you guys know if anything happens.
Okay.
You guys liked session?
Yes.
It was
Very good.
interesting. It was very
Yes.
interesting. By the way, yes, Evan will be telling everyone about Argentus once this is all said and done.
I mean, I hope so. We're gonna go face them, so.
What's his
Yeah.
name again?
Argentus.
No,
his
you.
real name.
Oh, Corentin.
Corentin.
Corn boy?
Corn
If
boy.
you guys just want to call me Corin now, that's also
Oh,
fine.
Corin's
I
an
don't wanna-
awesome name.
Yeah.
It's like Colin, but
That's
R.
100%. Brim's gonna be like, Corin's such a fucking cool name.
Yeah. Yeah. Except I wanted to separate myself from anything that was close to that guy.
Not my real dad.
No, it's. I'll get into backstory.
It's okay.
later.
We'll give you a therapy session later.
We'll have Evan's backstory.
We've done everyone else. We gotta do you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Chris, we should actually work out the full details of that, by the way.
Whenever you want.
Okay. Not tonight,
Thanks.
because I gotta go to bed.
Okay. I'm
Slop.
going to end the VOD now.
Cool. I'm glad we have that. I'm glad we have that. The title already.
Yep.